Living in an HOA-run neighborhood usually meant petty rules, snarky letters, and the occasional spat over mailboxes or lawn decorations. But nothing prepared me for the day Karen, our neighborhood tyrant, called 911 over my garage. It all started on a Saturday morning. I had just finished my coffee and was heading out to grab a few tools from my garage. The door was automatic, and I pressed the button to open it. That's when all hell broke loose. A loud shriek echoed from across the driveway. "That's my car!" Karen screamed, barreling down the street in a flurry of panic. I froze. "Your car?" I asked, still holding the garage button. "Yes, that's the new vehicle I just bought." "You stole it!" she shouted, waving her arms like she was directing a traffic jam. Neighbors poked their heads out, whispering, clearly amused but also bewildered. Karen, of course, didn't care. She whipped out her phone and immediately dialed 911, barking, "I need police! My neighbor is stealing my property." I leaned against the garage frame, holding my hands up. "Ma'am, that is not your car. That's my truck. I've had it for months, fully registered and insured in my name." She gasped, as if the concept of ownership had never occurred to her. "No, that's exactly the same model and color. You can't trick me." By now, two neighbors had stepped closer, pointing at the license plate. "Karen, that's literally his truck," one muttered. But Karen was undeterred. She was pacing, screaming about stolen property, HOA violations, and how she deserved to have this car first. She even tried to climb over the fence to access the garage herself. Luckily, the 911 operator was patient and professional. Within minutes, a patrol car arrived. Two officers stepped out, trying to figure out why someone had called the police over a garage door. Karen immediately launched into her tirade. "Officer, this man is stealing my car. He's violating HOA rules. He refuses to give me my property." One of the officers glanced at me, then at the truck. "Sir, is this your vehicle?" "Yes," I said calmly. "My name is on the registration. My insurance is active. I've owned this truck for months." "She's completely mistaken," Karen sputtered, pointing at the vehicle. "But it's identical," she said. The officer raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, calling 911 to report theft when you are factually incorrect can result in charges for filing a false report. And the HOA has zero authority to claim someone else's property." Her face turned red. I was just trying to enforce HOA rules?" the officer asked flatly. "They do not include stealing vehicles or calling in false emergencies. Step back from the property." Karen finally backed down, muttering about lawsuits and rights. But it was clear she had lost the battle completely. The officers reminded her that any further harassment or false claims could result in fines, legal action, or even arrest. By the end of the day, the neighborhood had witnessed another spectacular humiliation. Karen's reputation as the HOA enforcer who could do no wrong was completely destroyed. My truck remained safe in the garage, untouched and fully mine. I walked away shaking my head, chuckling quietly. Some people just refuse to learn that HOA rules do not override the law or basic common sense.